Hi, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I'm here today to do a layout for I put my piece of paper underneath. Anna for Peacecraft Love YouTube Hop. She reached 500 subs, so it's a 500 sub hop and giveaway. She's actually up to 600 now, so within a month she's got another 100 subs. So she is doing a hop and giveaway for her milestone. Now Anna also has Peacecraft Love Clubhouse on Facebook. You can go on. I'll put everyone who is playing along down in the description, and all Anna's different things in the description as well. Now, what she's done is she said that you can either scrap lift her like we normally do when somebody reaches a milestone, or she's listed 5 things that you can use. So I have actually done the 5 things that she wanted us to do. I thought I would challenge myself and put myself out there and come up with a layout. So she wanted us to use texture paste, stencil, a squirrel, coffee, aqua, or shades of blue. Okay, so what I've come up with is I have some photos of some trees and vegetation up on top of a big, I think it's actually was a volcano, here in Tasmania down at Stanley, and it's called the Nut. And I was actually so shocked because where it is, it's right on the edge of the ocean, and it is blowing a gale. It can be cold or it can be hot on one side and cold on the other. It was an experience, and to tell you the truth, when we got up, when you get up, you go up by chairlift. When you get up the top, I was astounded that there was this many trees, vegetation growth, and animals. Oh, I couldn't get over it. So what I've come up with is I've partially done it. So what I've done is I've popped the title on. I've done a border. I used my Close to My Heart pinwheel stamp of the month, and there was a little line here. And so what I did is I popped it on the mount, and I used the Mowed Lawn and the Broken China Distress inks, and I put the green lawn on first, then the Broken China on top, and I was trying to come up with a tealy colour, but it still looks green to me. So I popped a border on. I've got bits and pieces all over me. I've popped a border on, and as you will see, I've actually got some spaces that I've left here around. It's not quite how I want it to go. So I popped the title on because that is time consuming, and you don't need to see that. You just need to see the title. So at the end, I'm just going to pop this all together. And at the end, I am going to use the stencil and the texture paste. And I have this stencil that's got gum leaves and gum nuts on it. And I thought, well, squirrels like nuts. We've got a photo of trees in the woods. So I'm going to actually do some of the gum nuts. Probably that corner might be the easiest one to use. I might pop some, if I can get my washi tape to work, I might pop some washi tape there so that I can't go over it. And what I'll do is I'm going to put the gum nuts in here like this and put the texture paste over the top. I'm going to colour the texture paste. Bear with me. I don't know if I can get that started or not. I might just have to, where's another one? In the bag. I have a bag of, I hardly use washi tape, so let's see what I can come up with. There's a bit of purple. That will work. Might not stick for very long, but we don't need it to stick for very long. So we'll cover that up so that I don't go over, and it's just the one little gum nut that I'm going to use. So at the end I'll do that. So I'll stick it all down first, we'll embellish it, and then I'll go around and pop the texture paste on. And then to finish it all off, I'm going to use Nuvo Glitter Drops Dazzling Blue to finish off my clusters when I do them. And I may have to change where I was going to put that. I might have to go... I might have to just go in the middle there. So on this day that we went, I'll start sticking down. On the day that we went up to the nut was our first day on our little holiday we went down the northwest coast. We like going around Tassie, looking at different places. I had seen the nut, but I have never been up to the top of the nut. I don't know if my husband had or not. I think he might have actually. So it was my first time as well as my daughter's. And we went up on a chairlift all together. And then we walked all around the top of I just couldn't get over how big it was. Like, it was just ginormous. And it was blowing a gale in parts. It was freezing at the very top because you had the ocean, mist coming in on you. And then it would shower. So it would rain a little and then it would stop. So luckily we went prepared. But yeah, I was just absolutely blown away with the amount of vegetation. I thought it was just going to be grassy, saggy stuff on top. But to find trees and like little woodlands and little wallaby hiding in there, eating trees, bits off trees, and I didn't finish putting the stuff on that. It was, amazing. So, I'm trying to, this is my, aqua, I call it aqua. I used this pattern paper here. It was a bit of offcut, so it was aqua greeny blue on the navy blue. I used that. The title is blue, and that's a navy blue for the second bit. And I found this paper, so I really didn't know what I was going to do with. So it had nice, lovely blues and aquas and teals. So you got your light blue, your darker teal, your different blues coming throughout with a bit of red and pink in there. Found a scrap bit of red card. And I popped that on the back to bring a bit of red in. I didn't want too much. Found a few little odd bits and pieces. I thought I'll just use that. So needless to say, when Anna suggested that on that list that we had to put coffee in the mix, I can tell you that as soon as we finished here, we went straight back to where we were staying and we had a very, very hot coffee to warm us up. Danina had a nice, lovely hot chocolate. I'll just put that tag in there. So that was an aqua coloured tag I found. Oh, this was I'm not quite sure. I would call that a poppy, but let's pop that back up. Oh, now I showed you this. I had this on here. This is actually a gum nut. Here in Australia we have gum trees with gum nuts, which is what my stencil is. And they can go white, they can start off green, but in the end they go this maroony colour and then they go a real brown when they're really, really ready to drop. And the book, Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie, I can't remember who the author is now. I can see it in my head and I can't think of the name. This is what Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie are based on, is gum nuts. And so I'm going to try and replicate that colour if I can, that maroony brown colour. I'm going to pop this on because the top of it kind of looked like a gum nut. So I'm just going to go down like that. Just add another bit of embellishment in. Can get the backing off. I kind of wanted that to go under a bit. I like that a little. Now the other thing that I did was I have a stamp. I can't find where I've put it right now. Oh, that's it. I was on this stamp. Another close to my heart stamp. Wild About Love. And it actually had a little tree stump on it. So I stamped some out and then cut them out. I might go to the side actually with that one. Well, that's going to fit in quite well. Let's go like that. A tree stump. Now, here's my little squirrel. I actually found a squirrel. It's not going to be very sticky. I'll have to redo the stuff on that. Or maybe I'll stick him at the bottom here. There. Found a sticker that says proud to be Australian. I might stick my coffee at the top there. I only got that. I only stuck that on there because it's another tealy colour to go in with that. I'll put my coffee mug at the top, I think. I like that. I can always fill that gap with a little heart or something. I'll move that out of the way. Got a mess and a half here. So I've got a little tree trunk there. I think I'll just have 2 tree trunks. I'll try and make this stick again. I'll stick him down. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do journaling down here and actually write on there what I just told you guys about how I was totally astounded that there was actually trees on top of the nut. So we like going down that way. There's lots of things to look at. And then the next year, this was 2019. And then the next year that we went down, we went completely different places. And yeah, I was astounded. Couldn't believe it actually all existed. A little birdie there. Star down in there. Right, so we've done that. I'm going to stick some little hearts if I can get them off. Maybe they'll come off. I thought in there, if I can get it to go in properly. I'm going to put that little heart in there to make it a tealy colour instead of brown. Come on. There we go. And I'll get another little heart and we'll stick the little heart over here. There you go. Done that. I've got some fanwood stickers out. I just thought I'd go through it and see what was on it. It's a nice little, oh my god, might go like that. Nice little blue flowers. Some of the fernwood stickers aren't very sticky and don't stay on real well. So I'm going to go like that. And my little cluster there. Capture the moments. I might go capture the moments. And pop that up there in that journaling label box. Sorry, I start talking to myself. If I start answering myself back, that's when you need to start to worry. There we go. I was going to put that little bird on, but I don't think it's going to fit in anywhere. So we'll leave that. Let's finish with that. Right. Let's watch me make a mess everywhere, everybody. So I'm going to get my bit of paper so I don't go over anywhere. Okay, I'm nearly out of texture paste, so I'm going to see what I can get out. I'm going to pop it on this bit of packaging. I'm probably not even going to need that much, but get it out anyway, and then it's used. So when you buy texture paste, I always pop a cling wrap over the top to seal it, and then pop the lid on to keep it moist. So I've had this texture paste, I reckon, well and truly nearly 2 years, I reckon. And as soon as you open texture paste, just make sure you put the lid on straight away. Alright, before I go on to the photo, let's see if I can get some colour into this. So I'm going to go red with a bit of brown to get a maroon colour. It's looking more like a pink, isn't it? Oh well, we'll just go with that. The colour come out, oh, it sort of came out. Got a bit more brown in there. Probably going to look like a yucky, dirty colour. I'm probably doing this off screen. Sorry, I'm just mixing it on my bit of packaging. I thought I'd show you what I do because, you know, not everything works. Probably needed a different red, I reckon. Keep it on the page. Okay, we'll just go with that. That's as close as I'm going to get, I think. Okay. Let's get this underneath. out just a little bit. And as you can see, I've just got it onto the Alright, there's one. I don't think it's going to look right, but we've given it a go. Another one. On top of that there. Another one. And I'll just put my finger on it. So I don't know how this is really going to come out, everybody. Hopefully it'll look okay. It may have a few little bits that doesn't really want to work real well, but straight off. I'm going to have a disaster, I think. Straight off. Straight off. Let's, okay, so we're at the end. Let's put that over there. I'm going to try and get another one here at the start. There we go. That's what that is. And with this, because I don't have much texture paste left, even though I've tinted it, I'm going to pop it back in. Just bear with me, because I can use it on a different layout if I do a pinkish layout or a red. So before it dries up, I'm going to stick it back in there. I'm going to stick that on top because I'll need to go and clean that up. I need to wash it. I'm going to stick that back on top and the lid. I've got a little bit of pink there for if I need to use it. Now, I normally just get, oh, don't you dare fall on that. I just use baby wipes, to be perfectly honest. And I will get another piece of scrap paper, and I'll show you what I do. Just wipe it off. Or it sets and it gets too hard to get off. And then later on I'll give that another go. Same as the knife. Do that straight away. So that's cleaned off. And then get your stencil and do that as well. So that it doesn't stain. Oh, I've just broken my... Now, I haven't broke the actual stencil. I've just taken some of the colour off. These are cheap stencils. So, won't worry about that. Let's go in the bin. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. Got one that smudged a little. We'll be right. We'll live with that. Okay, so I've got to wait for that to dry to do my journaling. So, without wasting any more time, let's pop some Nuvo drops on. Another different blue altogether. And we'll go... I don't want to put it there because it looks like it's going to be pooping. So we'll go up. We'll just scatter this one. I'll go like that. And I'll go down here like this. And I'll go over here like this. I've got a thing of putting them one either side, so I might go over this side. Like that. And there you have it. That's what I've come up with Anna's 5 things for her celebratory hop. I'll make sure that that's in screen. I'll lift it up for you so that I can show you the texture paste. And the Nuvo drops. There you go. Make sure it's in the screen for you. So there we go. That's what I've come up with. So we've got everything that she had asked for on her 5. And I hope Anna has a wonderful hop and keeps growing like everyone else. So if you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed this layout, it's not a scrap lift of anyone, it's just something I've come up with because I wanted to use this paper really. If you could give me a thumbs up, that would be fantastic. If you're new to watching my videos, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed and who has been supporting me, and all the new subscribers. That's been great. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will list everybody else that's playing along down in the description box. Bye.